let me ask you something, America. No! Don't talk to him right now. First of all, I don't listen to a word you say, but why would I not want to talk to him right now? What's he going to do? Try and bomb me again? No. It's his bloody birthday. He's insufferable this time of year. Woo! What you saying over there, Redcoat? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of all this freedom and these bald eagles. What's that, George Washington coming to me in a dream and telling me that I need to give you a round fucking two? Oh, piss off. You wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for me. Yeah, I'm like that Chick-fil-A slogan. I didn't create freedom, I just fucking perfected it. So you can take your king and your commie opinions and shove it right up your beans-on-toast ass. I'm not even a communist. I think this year for my birthday I'd like some allies, aside from Poland, that aren't just complete fucking pansies. It makes me so happy when my efforts are recognized. We love you, little European Texas. Also, beans on toast, anyone who is in fact not American is a communist. That doesn't make any bloody sense. No, but it makes dollars, and that's what matters, especially to those young single moms that like to spend their time in a gentleman's club. Starting to see where Florida gets it. And that's where you be wrong. He gets it from me. That's your problem, beans on toast. You're way too uptight, homie. You'll never experience the true freedom of living in a country without free healthcare, where thousands of Americans will visit the hospital after firework-related injuries on my birthday. It's great. Are we going to cover the news or not? Eventually, yeah. But it's also a special because it's my birthday. So guys, what do you look forward to on the 4th of July? I'd say spending time with family, grilling hot dogs.
Yeah, you would like cylindrical meat, you fucking...
Hey, we're definitely not talking about British cigarettes on my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
For me, it's explosives, obviously. I especially like when they screw up and sometimes explode on the ground and you see the different colored phosphorus going all different directions and people start running. God, takes me back to the Tet Offensive. It was a simpler time.
For me, it's like the one time a year where open container laws don't count. Like, you could be anywhere outside drinking and the cops are like, cool for that one day. It's like alcoholic purging. For me, it's being around some of the bigger cities. Especially the more dangerous ones like Chicago, where you get to sit out on your porch and play Is That Gunfire or Fireworks? We may have a problem.
Look, I know he hasn't said anything yet, but I think I speak for the kid when I also say explosives, right?
Actually, no. I like snakes. Those are a lot of fun.
Are we stealing jokes from Joe Dirt now?
No, Buff. In Joe Dirt, it's snakes and sparklers. And sparklers, when used incorrectly, can create very large explosions. Don't do that, by the way. Please don't. No, I like the snakes because when you light them, it's like you're opening a portal to hell. And I stare into the abyss and dare the devil to fucking try.
Okay, that checks out.
And, go ahead, little buddy. Oh, okay. Franklin says he likes smoke bombs, because he can deploy them and hide where he's going, and then steal everybody's trash. I like bottle rockets. It reminds me of those missiles I used on those Houthi drones. Can I get a hell yeah? Well, since no one else will do it, hell yeah. I'm rather a big fan of the fountains. They're like a kid-friendly version of what comes out of my nose at 75 rounds a fucking second. Hi, bruv. Ain't they retiring you? They've been talking about it for years. This is like the 6th time they've tried. Let's see what happens. But either way, being retired is still better than having canards. Because they're just oh so gay. That's what he's getting at. I like the ones that spin really fast.
Oh shit, we got a Buckets cameo. HLC, you really went all out.
We still haven't gotten to what I like.
Stealing other dudes' women, we know. By the way, you left your landing gear back on the runway, you fucking piece of shit.
Okay, fine, if you're done. How about we start with the debauchery that is that Diddy trial? Dude was acquitted of all the bad shit except for 2 things. It's an unwinnable system, man. Seriously. If he would have been convicted of all that shit, oh man, people would have come out and said it was based on the color of his skin and blah, blah, blah. And now that he's acquitted, they're like, oh, it's because he's rich. There's literally no win in this situation. So shut up. Don't you send people to jail for not having a license to watch TV? Every bloody year, you colonists get more and more insufferable. And every year you become less of yourself. Do you know how many times I've gotten the comment that you should start speaking with a Middle Eastern accent? At first it was like, okay, that's funny. And then after a while it's like, this is concerning. You just had firefighters killed in a baited ambush that some guy set a fire and then attacked them, killing 2. Wow, way to take down the whole vibe, you fucking asshole. And yeah, I'm aware. There's seriously no way to try and make this situation, this story, funny in any way. I beat my head against the wall. I read every article I possibly could, trying to find something to make fun of this. And it's just, the guy was a coward. He was a loser. And yeah, there's nothing else to say. Although we did read that some of his classmates said he used to draw swastikas in books, and it made them very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that's all real hearsay, kid. I mean, it doesn't make what he did any less or more just abhorrent. Although that should be kind of a primary rule. If me or anyone that you know ever does something awful like this, you should just make up the most wild, outlandish, fucked up shit about them you possibly can. You're not trying to be an ass. Heard you paused some of the aid for me. I could really use those missiles right about now. Oh, without the West helping, this special military operation should come to an end relatively soon. And it's probably because they're running out of missiles. No, it's due to a review of that equipment that is going over there. Also, I specifically brought up the part about the running out of missiles thing because that's coming from Russia. No U.S. source has said that. At all. I looked in depth trying to figure out exactly where that came from. Not American. Okay, I literally started this entire video and you're just going to ignore me the entire time. America, I have a question for you. It's called toilet paper. I'm sure it'll just revolutionize everything in your country.
What? What do you want? You're interrupting my birthday celebration because you suck. What? You really think that you have set back my nuclear program 2 years? Are you just naive or are you stupid?
Be thankful we didn't decide to set it back permanently and turn you fuckers into a glass factory.
I mean, that's what my sources are saying, and that's just based off of the amount of damage that we have observed from Israel and myself. Although, there is a small possibility that you have facilities that we're unaware of. But given the fact that your guys' social media propaganda is like S tier, it's beautiful. Honestly, I really should just take some notes. But your secure compartmentalized information is just dog water. I'm going to trust my intelligence sources. Oh, also, and you lie about fucking everything. All that chest beating and you're still trying to catch up with hypersonic technology. How am I catching up in something that I'm leading in? Because like mine aren't made up. So I've already fielded one. The Dark Eagle, the long-range hypersonic weapon. The second one's about to be fielded, the Prism, the precision strike missile, which also does ground and air targets, is capable of being fired off of the HIMARS. And now, working on the Blackbeard, which is a shorter range and much more cost-effective hypersonic weapon, and that one should be fielded by 2028. But that one will also be able to be fired off of HIMARS and the incoming Common Autonomous Missile Launcher, also known as the Camel. Why do you need 3? Ugh, this Kurvat asking the wrong questions. How many are for sale? Okay, to answer Beans on Toast question, what's better than 1? 2! And you know what's better than 2? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with 3. And to answer Poland's question, still working out the kinks. You know you're top of my list there, buddy. Oh, I am so glad I'm on this team. Also, kid. No, Franklin, I don't think you'll be able to fly because you won't have a lift. But if we put rollerblades on you and taped a fountain to your butt, You could probably get moving pretty good. What?
For the love of God, don't light the trash panda on fire. Anyways, we have more or less a kind of small list of your upgrades that are coming very shortly.
Do any of them include bolt cutters? Or a blowtorch for this fucking hangar door?
What's looking like right now, laser defense systems, stealth drop tanks, electronic warfare suite upgrade, and radar.
Lasers? Did you say fucking lasers?
Oh, no, that was my dyslexia kicking in. Infrared defense systems.
Well, it's a bit of a letdown, but infrared kind of makes me feel like I could be the Predator.
Wait, how the fuck did he do that?
The magic of cinema, Buff. Also, I know you're aware, but, and I can't believe I have to say this in this video because there are many other times that it would be more beneficial to the world and not just for your punchline. There's been an object detected that is going to move through our solar system. The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday. You will once again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. I can't stand that movie.
Shut up, he's getting to the best part.
In one voice we said we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day. Chills every time I watch that movie, man. It also makes the British look like they can't do anything without us.
So, Uncle Sam, you got a picture of these things yet? Or at least a craft they're driving? Maybe some recordings of their language?
No, so far all we got is a dot. Most are saying it's like an asteroid or something just passing through, but we'll keep an eye on it. Why?
Rule number 1 of any war. You have to dehumanize your enemy, and since they're not human anyways, I have to come up with some new racial slurs, and I'd like some time to plan, because it's going to be used for generations.